In the previous video, we successfully created a hyperlink from the titles of our posts, but now we want to do the same for the read more link. And in fact, we don't even have a link yet. Right now, if anyone clicks on the three dots over here, nothing happens. So we want to change this. We want to make sure that we have a read more link over here, that whenever anyone clicks on that link, it will take them to the individual post for that article. So to do this, I'm going to jump over to my functions.php. Let's scroll all the way down here. And oh, look, it's the very first custom function we wrote back a few videos ago. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to override all this. We don't need this anymore. And I'm going to paste some piece of code in here, which I'll show you in just a second what this means. Let me go ahead and save this. That's saved. Awesome. Let me go back to my page, refresh. And there you go. Now I have the read more link. And if I click on it, it's going to take me to the individual page for that post. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So what's happening in here? Let me explain. Now we have our function, first of all, called tasko underscore custom underscore except underscore more. That is the name of our function. And then inside we have the variable more. Now global post in here, what this simply means is apply this function to every single post that we have on our website. That's one way of saying this. And then return, what this is simply doing is it's now displaying whatever we have in here. So now we've displayed the more link. We have a class which is more link, and then we've displayed the permalink. All right, the permalink associated with the post, and then read more in here is the text that would actually be displayed whenever anyone tries to click on the link. So that's what's happening in here. And then finally, we have the add filter function. Filters are basically functions used to register other kinds of functions in WordPress. That's one way of describing this. So you can modify read more to, say, for example, learn more or whatever. You can change the text in here to whatever you want to display. So that's exactly what's happening in here. Now, the next thing I want to do, or actually before I do that, let me just show you one slight problem. There is no space between the last word of the excerpt and then the read more link, as you can see. Same thing in here as well, as you can see. So one very simple way to fix this, you could do this with CSS, but a very simple way to fix this would be to go back to our function, and then where you have return, after the very first quote, just simply add a space, save this, and there you go. So it's now saved. So let me go back in here. Let's see what we have. Let me refresh the page. And there you go. Now we have a space between the last word and our read more link. One final function I want to show you is one that will dictate how many words are actually displayed in our excerpt. To do this, I'm going to grab this piece of code right here. Let me just quickly grab this piece of code, go back to my Notepad, and I'm going to go ahead and paste this right here. So this is a very, very straightforward function. It's called the tasko underscore custom underscore except underscore length. Inside we have the length variable, and it says return 45. So all this is saying is for the excerpt, return 45 words. That's how many words we want to display. So if you wanted 100 words, just change 45 to 100. Let's go ahead and save this. Now let's go back to our page. I'm going to go ahead and refresh this page. And voila, now you can see the number has reduced from, I believe it was 60 words, to now 45. So in this video, we have successfully made two changes to our excerpt. We've created the read more link, and we've also ensured that only 45 words are displayed from our excerpt. You will find these pieces of code in the resources file, so please check there if you want to use the exact same code I have written in here. So thank you for watching. I will see you in the next class.